Nintendo's new Switch console is going to be available in early March, but what games will you actually be able to play on it? Hey, what's up everyone, CTNtechnologynews here, and in this video I'm rounding up some of my favorite titles that have been announced so far. So first off, I have to begin with Breath of the Wild. This game has been hyped for a long time, and it's actually just been confirmed as a launch title. The latest adventure in this legendary series will see Link exploring a lushly detailed open-world version of Hyrule, and a whole new range of weapons and a new survival feature are going to be available. The survival feature is going to require players to forage for food in order to stay healthy, adding grit to the familiar Zelda experience. Honestly, Breath of the Wild looks like one of the most ambitious projects that Nintendo's ever released, and the backgrounds in this game are absolutely stunning. Now, Splatoon 2 is another really exciting title. I was fully expecting a version of Nintendo's team-based shooter on the Nintendo Switch, but not necessarily a full sequel. Splatoon 2 is going to be adding new weapons and modes, plus a portable multiplayer option allowing you to indulge in local 8-player multiplayer battles wherever you are. The lack of good local multiplayer was in my opinion one of the biggest drawbacks of the original game, so I'm really excited that Nintendo's going to be using all of the features of the Switch to give you the ultimate multiplayer experience. Now, Super Mario Odyssey is going to be the flagship Mario title available on the Switch, and it's an all-new Super Mario adventure set in a vast sandbox world. It's got a huge array of scenic styles judging by the demo shown at Nintendo's announcement livestream, and Mario's also going to be able to throw his cat for a variety of uses. One other thing I'm most excited about this game is Nintendo's hype about exploring unknown worlds. So far some of the stages in this game do look pretty different. For instance, Mario is having to go through a city landscape for the first time ever, and I really think that some of these new stages are going to make this game feel really fresh and new, even to people who have been playing Mario for quite a while. Now, another old series that's actually going to be getting an exciting new update on the Nintendo Switch is Bomberman. At last, the brilliant Hudson Soft maze blasting game is returning to a major console, and this time round, up to 8 players will be able to take part in local multiplayer challenges. The only thing that seems a little bit weird about this game is that it's actually going to be in 3D, and that's definitely something that's going to be new for the series since Bomberman's always been 2D in the past, but it's also possible that 2D and 3D will both be options. Either way, this game looks like a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to try it out for myself. Just to be clear though, not every Nintendo Switch game is going to be a remake of a classic series, and a really good example of an entirely new franchise is ARMS. With this new game, Nintendo is almost returning to its Wii era focus on playing games by acting them out. This game falls somewhere in between Punch-Out and Wii Boxing, both in terms of complexity and tone, and basically it pits players in one-on-one brawls between cartoony characters, all of whom use extendable robot arms to punch each other from across long distances. The idea sounds a little bit strange at first, but it's actually a whole lot of fun, and you throw punches by swinging the Switch's detached Joy-Con mini controllers, so you can alter the course of the punches after they've been thrown by twisting and moving your Joy-Con while your arm is extended. Again, this is just a really unique game, and it's not like anything we've seen on the Xbox One or PS4, so I think that's definitely a big plus. Now, one final game for the Nintendo Switch that looks kind of interesting is a title called 1-2-Switch, and it's basically a party-focused minigame collection. What's really weird about this title is that none of the minigames involve you even needing to look at the screen at all. Instead, you're actually meant to stare at your opponent and then use a Joy-Con to crush them in various different physical tasks. For instance, some of the games involve milking a cow, eating a sandwich, and fighting a samurai, so that kind of gives you an idea of what sorts of games you're actually going to be playing. Honestly, I don't think this looks quite as fun as Nintendo Land, which was basically the minigame collection for the Wii U, but again, that's just my opinion for now, and I really can't say anything for sure until this title releases. But with that said, give me your favorite Nintendo Switch games in the comment section down below. I know I definitely left some great games off this list, so if you want to let me know some more, again, be sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and with that said, I will see you next time.